attack, and I'm just like right here. And it's just like, and then I don't take the 6 that I need to take afterwards. Because I'm sitting underneath their guard, and they're like making this big attack. And I'm here, and then I go like this, and then I cry.
Yep.
Because I'm like, oh, 2 hits I can hit.
So a couple things. So the chest is that trap one. But if we just withdraw, it's a scary space to be in when they're coming full tilt, and we're there, but they're also here. So it's hard to trust that this will hit them before this, gets us. And so we tend to pull ourselves back. But the more we pull ourselves back up and away from it, we pull ourselves out of our stopping. Because I can hit you like this, I can put this on you where you are, or I can put this where you're going to be. This is more that second option. But if I put it where you're going to be, and then I get scared, and then I fade it away, then I don't have that moment there for you to run onto, really get stuck. So, right? So if you are in my space and I'm going, me always taking this pressure off, right? I might be there, but I need it to be at least I need it to have some presence. Yeah, and it doesn't need to be totally still, and I could even be pulling it away, but it does need to have some, the tip can't be leaving the space the same way my body's leaving space. Right? Now, okay, so if you make that hit, if I'm fading away from it, I'm pulling this off. So as I'm fading away, I want that to have a little bit of F work. Now, as you create that space, right, and this is sort of like a, right? If you're here, right, and to fully create that space, I do want to open this up to make this a trap, but these want to come in out from the side, so that's your position, right? If I'm more worried about this part, I lose my structure. And the thing is about this is that by emptying with this comes forward. This comes and fills the space around. So this isn't just running over two. This space empties and this fills, right? And so here, right, this leaving actually squeezes this forward, right? If this and this leave, then I never have that end. So this emptying puts something into that. And so sitting down, right? Now we're sitting down usually into that front leg, and I don't want to overbalance myself, but I need to have a little bit of myself behind it. So get a little bit heavy into the leg that you're leading with, so that you go down, squeezes you forward just a tiny little bit under. You want it to have that connection to your hips. Yeah, now actually touch my hand. Right, yes, now think of your hips touching. Right. Good. Now leave your shoulders out of it as much as you can. Just come up under. There. That's that one. That's where you get that presence from as you're looking at it. Okay. Right. Yes. Build it up. That's it. Leave it as much from your hips as you can. Right. So sink into it. But because it's up from a sink, it feels passive.
Yeah.
If you try to do it from up here, you'll just screw it up.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Good. Okay, now, when you have the pair of 6, I want you to cut through this line here. Okay? So point.
Yep.
But don't open with this hand, just here. So what I want you to do is I want you to stop it in here, right? Leave that back foot. Now when you recover, I don't want you to parry to the side at all. I want you to extend, I want you to just get me here in a very neutral way, but I want your elbow to be relaxed, and I want you to slide forward just a tiny bit. Okay, so I want you to go bop, bop. And I'm just gonna have a little bit of, just a tiny little bit of, point up, forward to your body. Not extending out of yourself, but just a little bit of slide forward. So bop. Good. Now make sure you're actually on that center. You don't have to push me out, but you have to know where you're going. Yes. Good. Now don't do that from here. do it from your point.
Okay.
And again, it's kind of the same thing where your hips sinking
Yeah.
down, right? Push that forward a little bit. Don't bring it up into your shoulders. Leave it low. Let your elbows sink down. There, yes. Good. And let your point go ahead of your structure. Don't wait until you're all there. Don't go ah. Let your point lead to your point. There, yes. Yes. All the way through here. Good. And then do it so that you're you don't need and then go forward. Do it so that you're going forward as the contact happens. Relax. Good. Have that point through earlier, all the way to my center line. Good. Now, as you go through, okay, I might get spread through here, right, off the line. I don't want you to think about this part though. I want you to just do this part here, and then this part will happen behind you. But I want you to not try to do this part. I want you to just do this part, just where you're through. Just cut the line. Yeah, good. Even sooner. Stay up. Yes, good. Do it from your point. Trust your hand follow. Get that point through me. Good. Center line. Yes. Down elbow in. Here. Feel this. Go back to where you were. Go back. Now get in behind you. There. Sit down. With your front leg. Now don't get hard here. Just follow. You line up to there. There. Right? That's what you want. No guard outside. Guard inside. There. Like that. Keep the guard down. Right? Now, same thing. Pop. Right? Now I want you to cut to my back shoulder. Yes. My back shoulder. Good. So that point needs to go here. Don't think about making everything line up right. Just put your point to my shoulder. Put your point to my hand, point to my shoulder. So, good. Easy. Yeah. Just do it from your chest. Let everything else follow. There. Good.
Yeah.
Right? That is what's going to happen, but if you try to do that, you're not going to leave. You're not on me. It's out. Right? That out might be a little bit off the line, or it might be through that line. Right? It's might be through me. Yeah. Right? Or am I stretching here? Yeah. Good. Fill that up. Stay under. Here. Good. Fill them up. Right?
This is so fun. I hate this. Well, no, I really love it. But
Yeah.
it's just like the amount of punches I've been hit on this.
Yeah. We learn lessons when we're ready.
Like
to learn.
this literally,
Uh-huh.
and more than anything, it's just feeling me right now. To feel it work.
I know. Yeah. And that's it. You have all the stuff. It's just not a plan. But you have to be able to go forward
Yeah.
through their target, through their blade. Right? You have to be able to have the intention to go forward without actually trying to move physically forward through them. You just have to be able to present that line.
Yeah.
Right? Whether that line's on them or it's off, but not forcing it, just making a shape and letting that shape be correct. Yes. Good. Feel it up.
Yep.
Bump. Yes. Now go through me. Go in. It's a forward backwards thing. It's not a side to side thing. Yes.
Okay.
That's okay. Yeah. And then with this, right? Lunge. Right.
Sorry.
If I go, no, you're good. That's what you're supposed to do. Right? Lunge. Right? If I go forward with my shoulder at all, so I can do it from a really long distance where I really try to stick. If I can get you to go for that hand. Okay. If you're going deeper to my body, right? I kind of need to sink right away, but not remember this still leaves with this pulled forward. So come up under me, right? But do lead with that back foot, right? So I have that. And then I position
I
to go
didn't
back
have the
into it.
distance for the parry. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you get out longer, then you're not like, you have the position to go back into it, which is what you need. Not that you go that, but you need to be able to line up behind yourself so that you can take it back through them. Otherwise, your parry is going to be saving yourself instead of taking that position back from you. Right?